Hi Cancer, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth, I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader, and this, my darlings, is your weekly pulse for the 24th to the 30th of March. I'm going to pick 6 cards for you today for this week, looking at how we can navigate this week, what we can think about in our meditation, what our challenges might be, and what the love and potential for this week might be as well. Okay, I'll explain as we go what each place means in the reading. All right, my darlings, I've already shuffled, I've already meditated. I'll do a little bit more now, and then we'll get started on your reading. Okay, this card wants to be on the base of the reading, and it's the Sun card. How lovely. Okay, so the card at the base of the reading is the perspective that you need to see this week through. And for you guys, Cancer, it is the Sun card. What a lovely message. The happiest card in the deck. We say that because this is us feeling happy, being who we are in the world. Now, it seems strange, doesn't it, to think that we're facing the things that we're facing, but there is always a blessing for us as individuals on an energetic, spiritual, mental, emotional level. There's always something that we can learn and gain and grow our awareness. And for you guys, what a beautiful message to start with. So let's have a look then at the first 3 messages for you. Wow, oh my gosh. So this card in this position is your motivating factor, or what's moving you, what's motivating you this week. And obviously, clearly that is love. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Second card is the experience, so what you're encountering, what you're experiencing this week, Cancer. And the third and final message for the top row is our understanding, so your soul message or your karmic message. What lessons is it giving us? What blessing is this week going to provide for you? Okay, whoa, this is the one. In fact, let me just take a quick picture of this one. This is going to be the thumbnail for everybody, because look at it, it's beautiful. I hope I took like 7 pictures there. Okay, so wow. Okay, so we start with this card here, the Ace of Cups. Now this is your motivating factor. This is the energy of emotion. This is the energy of feeling emotions, overwhelming feeling of emotions, actually. This is what this energy is. And this is, we can see this, we have this energy when we fall in love with somebody, when we get married, or when we have children or whatever. Not that I've ever been married or had children, but I'm just saying when we, I imagine, I don't know actually, I've never been married. I imagine this is what it feels like. But it's that energy of emotion and feeling, an overwhelming amount of emotion, an overwhelming amount of love, of feeling of love. And with the Sun here, the perspective that we're seeing this through, because you could infer this card, if it was surrounded by completely different energies, we might say, well, you might be overwhelmed emotionally by what you are encountering. But what this is an outpouring, really. It seems like an outpouring. It seems like new ways of communicating, new ways of expressing myself, new ways of showing and telling and displaying how I love and that I love. And that's a really beautiful thing. What in the time that we are in right now, we have to take a moment just to recognize that literally this is historical moments unfolding around us, each moment of each day over the last couple of weeks, and as we continue forward over the next couple of months, I'm sure, in 2020. But what's happening is that we are evolving, and as individuals, we take from what's happening. We learn, we grow. For you guys, Ace of Cups, it shows that emotional openness. You're being open, you're being free with how you express your love for people, with how you express your love for yourself and for your family. And what a beautiful energy to start with. Then we have your experience of what you're encountering this week, and we've got the confidence next. So not only are you feeling happy being who you are in the world. Not only are you showing and expressing your love for your family, for your friends, for yourself. Not only are you expressing that, but you're also encountering confidence. You're also feeling more confident, which is, as I said, might seem strange to think, why would I be feeling more confident? Because maybe you're feeling more secure. Maybe you're feeling more stable. You're feeling passionate about, maybe with you're staying, you're in isolation with your family, with your friends, with your loved one, with your husband, your wife, whatever. There's a huge amount of passion there, and there's a huge amount of behaving passionately. This is masculine energy, so it's the actions that we take, the things that we do externally, and this is a king of wands. So wand energy, again, it's all about our life force, our chi, our key. If you've ever felt excitement, if you've ever felt anticipation, trepidation, that's wand energy. That's you experiencing the what actually wand energy feels like. And so this is a thing that moves us and that pushes us forward, and that makes us that makes us act. You're feeling confident, you're feeling passionate, I feel grounded as well, able to use the energy that's around you, able to engage with it and move forward. I'm getting a sense that you're not turning away from the challenges. You're not turning away from what you're experiencing, from what you're feeling. You're allowing yourself to feel it. You're allowing yourself to share it, how you feel. You're allowing yourself to talk about it, to be open about it. And that is something that is very healing, not only for you, but also for those people around you as well. And then the final message on the top row we've got here is your understanding, or your soul or karmic message. Now, as I said, this is the lesson for our soul. This is the lesson. Remember, we have karmic experiences to bring us into awareness, to help us to engage further with who we are as individuals, who we are as beings. And your soul message, your karmic message this week, is the 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles energy is where we put our energy and effort in order to manifest security. And 8 is the number of karma, actually. It's a number of cycles. It's going through things, having experiences that show us who we are, that reveal who we are. And in this instance, this is about your life this week. Your experiences this week are helping you to see and to understand how you want to apply your energy moving forward. That's what this is showing. It's showing a refinement of self, you are polishing yourself. You are becoming more and more yourself this week. And maybe, because we don't have all the distractions. I mean, obviously, what else could I call it right now? But we don't have all the distractions of work and of being in contact with everybody, or going out, doing things. We don't have the luxury of those distractions anymore. And for you guys, how you're feeling about it is actually you're seeing it as an opportunity. And you're not the only sign, actually, Cancer, who is seeing what's going on right now as an opportunity to get to know myself, to face some of my demons, to start some of to face some of the things that I've avoided facing, is what I mean by demons. To face some of the things that I've avoided working through. Some signs are doing that. Some signs are using this opportunity, this time, I should say, right now, to actually reconnect with their partners, to establish, to start their own business even, to start their own thing, to start their hobbies. And that's the same for you. This is really for you this week. It's really a time where, again, you're not shying away from your emotions. You're being expressive about how you feel. You're connecting with how you feel. You're sharing how you feel. And what that's actually giving you, the karmic message for that is, you're learning more and more who you are. And not only are you learning who you are, you're manifesting it. You're starting to see the real you, Cancer, this week. You're starting to see the real you, and also where you want to put your energy in the next cycle, in the next things that you're trying to create, and the next type of things that you're trying to secure in your life. So let's have a look at the second row now here. So we've got, in this position here, we've got love, which is your love potential or love lesson. Well, we've got lots of cooperation there for you, haven't we? In the 3 of Pentacles. Next, we have the challenge for this week, and that's justice, that's balance, that's finding that balance. and that clarity and that foresight. And then finally, in the 6th place, this is the position I call this is the gain position. And I want this to be what you consider in meditations this week, in your mindful moments this week, when you make some quiet time for yourself this week. Reflect, consider, think over this message and how it can give you comfort and how it can give you reassurance and how it can give you peace this week. For you guys, we've got the Knight of Cups. Let me just tell you, when we see kings, queens, knights, pages, they all indicate change. They all indicate changes that you are going through, rungs of a ladder, if you will. How you get from one place to another place, to understanding who you are, gaining and growing in awareness. I'll just give you that, just telling you that off the top, just so you know. Okay, so let's look at love, darling. Love potential, love lesson. If you're separated from the person that you love, or the person that you fancy, or the person that you want to be with, or the person that you're dating, this person could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, just because it's Pentacles energy. Now, let's get on to the message of this. I love this energy. Number 3 is all about our power center, our self-confidence, our self-esteem, and our ability to manifest. It's about, again, because it's Pentacles energy, it's about creating that. It's about creating that stability. It's about doing, what can I do to show love? What can I do to show cooperation? What can I do to show that I'm helping? What can I do to show that I'm wanting this to grow? What can I do to show that I'm wanting this to expand? That's really the questions of this energy, and that's the type of thing that you're facing this week when it comes to love. This is about self-love, obviously, of course, but it's also, think about the time that we're in now. We are reaching out. Some of us, we are reaching out. We're helping out our communities. We're helping out our families, our friends, people that we've not seen for a long time, people that are around the corner who might not have. This is, for some of us, it's that expression of love. But even within yourself, within your own home, within your own, even if you live by yourself, it's just you by yourself, you're thinking about, ultimately, what can I do to expand my security? What can I do to show people, not to show people, to show myself that I'm going to be okay? What can I do to show myself that I'm going to be all right? What assurances can I give for myself? So this is about putting that time, putting that energy, putting that effort into creating that place where you feel safe, that place where you feel loved. So whether that's at home, as I said, you're by yourself, you're feeling loved, or whether that's with your partner, with other people, with your family, this is really showing the potential for, again, we always know this is a kind of cooperation, but that's because we are all doing what we should be doing. We're working together with this energy, and that energy of cooperation is what's helping to establish our security, and that is for you, and you're going to feel very good about what you do this week. Okay, but this is, we've got 3 here, we've got 2 here, we've got 11 with Justice here. Very interesting, isn't it? Having 1, 2, and 3 like that. So we have Justice energy here. This is Libra's energy, so it's air energy. So it's about your clarity of thought, your clarity of mind. And in this position, this is your challenge. So it's saying that what you may be challenged with this week is having the full clarity, having the full balance, having all the answers. And of course, right now, depending on, it doesn't really matter where you are in the world, no one knows what's blooming going on, and it can make us feel a little bit unstable. It can make us feel a little bit off kilter. For you, the only challenge is the balance. So what that suggests is, I want you to make sure that you are, all the things they say on the news, make sure that you're looking at, you're staying in, blah, 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 isolate. But make sure you're talking to people, connecting with other people. Make sure you are feeding yourself the right foods, if you can get hold of them, not like I can. Make sure you're feeding yourself the right foods. Make sure you're getting out with some exercise if you're able to. If you're not able to, open the front door, open the window, put the music on, have a minute. This is about trying to find that balance. Do not beat yourself up this week about not being able to do everything that everyone tells you should be doing. You start small. This is about you moving confidently, feeling confident, yes, but this is also about you this is also about you trying to find that balance. So it's okay if it takes you more than 3 days to find that balance in this new way of living that we now find ourselves in. Okay, and the final message for you guys is the Knight of Cups. So it's masculine energy, so it's about the actions that we take, and it's a cup, so it's about our emotions, acting on our emotions. Acting on our emotions, acting on my emotions. Remember that I just said that, because remember, this is what you need to be reflecting on. This is what you need to be considering this week, because it's this that's going to help you to find peace in those moments of mindfulness. I want you to be reflecting on this energy. What am I doing that shows how I feel? Am I acting on my emotions? Am I engaging with my emotions? Am I responding to them? Am I being honest with myself? You are. I don't think that you are definitely being honest with yourself. These are just example type of questions that you'd be asking in meditation. But it's about how am I feeling, and whether how you're feeling and how you're acting, are those two in alignment this week? Seemingly yes, but it can be hard. Sometimes we can, as I said, or I've said in other videos that I've recorded for this week, that sometimes our anxiety can manifest itself in all sorts of ways. We're in very uncertain times, and so it can manifest itself in all sorts of ways. So it's always important, especially in times like this, to go back to ourselves, to go back to our emotional body. And that's what you're being asked to do. Check in with your emotional self. Just sit with it. How am I feeling today? That's all you've got to ask yourself. 5 minutes in the day, every day, just to connect with yourself emotionally. This is you taking actions to engage with your emotions. That's what this is. It could be expressing love, they talk about. But yeah, in this position, just with it being here, which is about what you're going to be reflecting, your mindful moment, what to consider this week. What you need to be considering is your feelings, your emotions, and how you're expressing them. Are you acting on them? Or whatever questions that conjures up for you. And I also encourage you to check out the Key Wisdom playlist, because I've gone through in that playlist with some conscious meditations, which are really great examples to how to use meditation to work through problems, to work through energies that or work through things that we're confronting. So definitely check out the Key Wisdom playlist. Okay, my darling Cancers, well, I hope you like that reading. As I said, I'm going to be back next week with your brand new reading. Can you believe it? I don't know if I'm going to have the energy, but I'm going to give it a good go, because this is my contribution to increasing, to raising the vibrations in the world. Check out Key Wisdom Tarot on Instagram. This is my Instagram. You can follow me. There's all extra little snippets and stuff on there, so it's always good to just get involved and see what stuff I put up as well. So check that out if you need to as well. I am going to be back next week with your brand new readings, so you be here. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you stay connected to your friends, to your family, to us here in the Key Wisdom world on YouTube, in the comments down below. And I'll see you all again next week, Cancer. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all again next week with your brand new readings. Take care, my darlings. Bye.